Hey guys, so I hope you're well and having an awesome day today. First off, I just want to start this video by apologising about the fact that there will not be a video next Friday. Obviously Friday is my usual upload day, but next Friday I'm at Disneyland Paris! I'm so excited. I leave next Thursday, so unfortunately guys, I just do not have any time on my hands currently to make a video. The next week is going to be absolutely crazy. I have a few gigs coming up, I have work. I'm just so busy and I do not have the time, plus I won't be here to upload it. I don't want to mess around with uploading early and trying to upload if I'm there. I just don't want the stress, and I'm really sorry that it's because I'm going to be missing a week, but I'm going to be in Disney, so after that you'll have the vlogs to look forward to, and I'm so excited. So I just want to apologise at the fact there will not be a video next week, but you know the reason why, because I'll not be here unfortunately. So anyway, let's get started on this week's video, and it is all about my Disney pet peeves. So I know a lot of you guys have Disney pet peeves. I'm not trying to be negative in this video whatsoever. These are just some things that happen online in the parks when you're talking to people about Disney that just are such a peeve, like really. So let's get started. One of my biggest pet peeves is cutting lines. People who cut lines in the parks really do my head in. I don't mind if like you have your friends or your parents like up at this, like up a couple of rows or whatever in the queue, and they've been waiting and you've been waiting, or say you've been on another ride and then you come and join them, or you've been waiting and then you have to go to the bathroom and then come back. That's totally fine if it's like one or two people. That really doesn't bother me. It's when you're waiting in line and these people who you have never even seen before in the line just join the line and they just like walk past you, and you're just like, and it's not only just one person, it's like this family of 50 just come and they're like, oh hey, like my second cousin twice removed is up at the start of the queue. No, get to the end. No. Pushing kids to the front in parades. This one does my absolute head in. This is one of my biggest pet peeves in the parks. Me and my friends, like many others, will wait for parades for like an hour before it even starts. We'll always make sure that we get the location that we want, and we do that by waiting. We do that by going there like an hour in advance. And to wait all that time to have such a good like spot, and you know you're going to enjoy it because you've waited and you're building up like the excitement. To have someone come up 5 minutes before it starts and push their kids in front of you as if they have more right to be there than what you do. I understand that people are like, oh but Disney's for kids, like, which is another thing that annoys me, but we'll not get into that. It's not. Disney is a family place, and even though I'm not there with kids, I'm there to enjoy myself like my friends are and so many others are. And if you're pushing your kids in front of me, that is not me having a good time. I don't mind creating some space. If I have space to move, I will let your kids stand next to me if they're small enough. But if you're pushing like teenagers in front of me, that is not okay. Like, you can't just push an entire family to the front 5 minutes before something starts. It's just, it's not right. It's just, please don't do it. Arguments and fights. This is one of my biggest pet peeves to see in Disney. I feel like Disney is such a magical, happy place that when people start fighting and arguing over nothing, it's just really disheartening to see, like especially when it's grown adults fighting and arguing over stuff so unimportant that so many kids are seeing, that like either whether or not it's verbal abuse, physical abuse, stuff, it's just not acceptable, especially not in front of younger kids and other guests. Half the time it's over something absolutely ridiculous. And I understand that when you're at Disney, sometimes the weather's really hot, you've been out for long hours, you're tired, you're hungry, you're grumpy. I understand. I feel all those things. Sometimes I get a little bit annoyed, but then I remember where I am and I just enjoy the magic and the absolute beauty of it all, and I don't feel the need to go and start an argument with someone, especially not in front of all these other thousands of people and all these kids. Like, it just really annoys me. I don't know. Yeah. Character integrity. This is one of my biggest pet peeves. I just really don't like it when someone comes up to me or stands next to me or says, oh my gosh, I'm totally friends with Cinderella. And then, or if they tag them in a photo on Instagram and it's just like, what are you doing? Like, we understand that's cool, that's awesome that you're friends with the princesses or with the characters on parade, or if you're good pals with Mickey Mouse, we're all good pals with Mickey Mouse. I think character integrity has gotten a little bit, I don't know, iffy over the past couple of years. I never really noticed it, but for, I don't know, the last couple of months it's just been something that is just like, really? Are you really posting that? Like, because it's so obvious. I don't mind like if someone's like, oh, I wish this person had been there today to see this, you know, the ones. I don't mind that at all. But when you're straight up posting someone in your status or your post or whatever, like, it's so obvious, and it's just, oh, yeah. Not understanding that there's both Disney and Pixar. Yep, they're two separate things, and a lot of people need to remember that. I don't know, I think like a lot, like, I know it's not, I don't know, I think it's just me. I think I'm just being stubborn on this one. I feel like because I know the difference between Disney and Pixar that like other people should, but I don't know, it just annoys me. I don't know if it annoys anybody else, probably doesn't, but it's just a pet peeve of mine that people don't know the difference between Disney and Pixar. I don't know. People that meet characters that don't know who they are. So I've seen this a lot in the parks, and I never really kind of ever imagined that it would happen, that people would actually go and meet characters that they're not even like, they don't know about them. Like, that's just like a foreign concept to me. I don't know about you guys, but it's totally a foreign concept to me. I don't think I would ever go up to a character whose name I didn't know or whose movie I didn't know. People who genuinely go up or kind of come up to the queue and ask you, who are you meeting? Like, who is this person? And you're just like, oh, it's like Wendy from Peter Pan, and they're like, oh, okay, and then they join the queue because they're like, but they don't know who it is. I don't know if it just confuses me more than it's a peeve, but it's really annoying. Or if you're like standing behind someone in a queue who doesn't know who they're meeting, and you're just like, you're literally just wasting time. Like, I don't know, it's just a pet peeve of mine. I wish I had a better explanation to why it annoys me so much, but it just does. Now, this is my last Disney pet peeve, but this one is a biggie, and it's probably, I'm probably really well known for it online, on Twitter. I say it quite a lot, but it really annoys me, it really bugs me, and that is when people confuse Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disneyland Paris. Oh my god, it is literally the worst thing ever when you see someone post a picture of like Cinderella's castle and they're like, yeah, going to Disneyland. No, you're not, you're going to Walt Disney World. I don't know, it just really frustrates me. A couple of weeks ago, I seen someone who was at Walt Disney World, had a Disney World badge on, like birthday badge, and still posted that they were in Disneyland. What? It's not that hard, it's really not. Like, there's so many different ways that you can remember like that they're different, and there's so many differences about them that would just scream to you, oh no wait, this is not actually Disneyland, this is Walt Disney World. But I just think some people just want to watch the world burn when they do this, or watch me scream, because it really is my biggest pet peeve about Disney. I have to bite my tongue a lot because I know I'd end up starting an argument. But yeah, please just educate yourself. It doesn't take that much to go into Google and find out where you're actually going and what castle is actually associated with that park. And I'm sorry, I know I probably sound like an absolute bitch for saying this, but I know that it is a lot. I know that it's a big pet peeve, not just with me but other Disney fans as well, because it's really not that hard to know the difference. So yeah, that is my biggest Disney pet peeve. Let me know in the comments below what your biggest Disney pet peeve is. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you aren't already, and remember, I'm not here next Friday because I'm in Disneyland Paris. I'm so excited, and I can't wait for you guys to see those vlogs, because I will be vlogging the entire weekend. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you real soon.